could put us all in danger.
I need your help.
So does every kid making a rock float from here to Coruscant.
Someone very important to me has been taken. I need your help to get her back.
What's your name, man?
Van.
Eat a dick.
General.
Fuck out my house. Y'all done here.
What's up, YouTube, and welcome to the family. This is Nerd Mafia, and today we're going to talk about episode 4 of the Kenobi series and some of the long-term implications. But first, we're on the road to 250 subscribers, so you know what to do. Help keep the momentum going using your comically short 10-year-old legs to outrun an 80s rock star with stunning evasiveness while simultaneously clicking that like button. And then, get captured anyway. By that time, you'll be able to hit the subscribe button and not forget to set up notifications to all so you and the old Jedi you forced out of retirement to rescue you never miss any new content. Also, check me out and follow the page on Twitter and Facebook. Links are located in the description. Now let's get into it. If you're anything like me, you went into this week expecting a whole new world in episode 4 of Kenobi. And while we kind of got that in Jabim, it wasn't a very long look. We finally met O'Shea Jackson Jr.'s character, and spoiler alert, it wasn't a crossover from NWA. Jackson plays the husband of a Force-sensitive taken by the Empire, and he now helps Force-sensitive people into hiding via the Galactic Underground Railroad, or the Path. Besides the past episode giving us a terrifying look at Vader to lead into this week, we were also introduced to the Path, and to me, what sounded a lot like the beginning of the Rebellion. If not the people fighting back against the Empire. These are at least those who would definitely be willing to, as they were preserving those Force capable and defying the efforts of the Empire to hunt down all Force users. But as we learn at the conclusion of episode 4, all of that is most likely doomed now that Vader and the Inquisitors know the path leads to Jabim, due to Leia's droid being tracked by Reva. One of the aspects I was really excited about heading into this week, which is Obi-Wan meeting other Force users and training and regaining some of his confidence. By the way, it looks like he may have those powers returning to him way quicker and with less effort after watching his efforts in the Fortress Inquisitori. I mean, damn dude, you went from barely catching Leia after her fall off that building to looking scared shitless to use a lightsaber to being a master again, all in the course of a week. And all that while nursing a burn injury. I was also excited about seeing more of Jabim because, as already stated, this really seemed like the beginning of the Rebellion. The characters at play, normal people making extraordinary moves, and some badass Force users like, I don't know, maybe Quinlan Voss, would really be cool, and I hope we still get a lot of that in this coming week, but there's only 2 episodes left. All of this, though, beckons the question, and the title of this video: did Leia set the Rebellion back 5 to 10 years? I'm guessing and really hoping we'll get a more in-depth look at the operations at Jabim in episode 5 before an epic showdown between Vader's forces and Obi-Wan and his new allies in episode 6. Because after all of this takes place, there's really no mention of Jabim in canon, and it's pretty likely everyone there at this time besides Kenobi and Leia have a high likelihood of not surviving. So what if Leia and her tiny droid that's been really good for nothing up until this point, but moral support and leading the bad guys to your doorstep, will we learn that this planet, in addition to providing sanctuary and route to people finding new identities elsewhere, could also have been a solid base of operations with already trained soldiers and adequate defenses for the rebels? I mean, we spent nearly a whole animated series in Star Wars Rebels watching the main crew and others looking for a sufficient home base. Although other variables at play were bound to force the inhabitants of this base to be overwhelmed by the Empire at some point anyway. But what if by the time the Empire discovered this base, because Leia didn't screw everything up, in like some alternate universe where Reva never tracked Lolo and found it, it was heavily fortified and with rebel soldiers on hand and pilots fighting alongside Force users? Could the whole Star Wars timeline have been before and after the Battle of Jabim? BBJ instead of BBY? BBJ. Oh, I see the problem there. Either way, it seems to me that Leia's stupid little droid prevented the rebellion from forming in an even stronger way, and much earlier. and probably delayed them from building enough strength to stand up to the Empire for years. What do you think of all this nonsense I just rambled on and on about? Also, let me just tell you, if you made it this far, you're a real member of this family. So light up that comment section with hashtag NerdMob, and let me know who you are by saying BBJ in the comments as well. And for Pete's sake, like this video and subscribe if you're new. You can always change your mind later. That's all I have for today. Until next time, I'm out of here.